Hey everyone, welcome to Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 of my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Platinum Run hard mode walkthrough. That's a lot of words. Here's the equipment and materia setup. As you know, this chapter comprises of using two different parties. One is with Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. The other one is with Barret and Red 13. Initially, we're going to play as Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith, so I'm using the setup. And when I'm going to switch to Barret and Red, then I'll show you the setup at that time. Chapter 3 is a very linear chapter. We just have to make our way through a dungeon, and after that we're going to head over to the Junon region. But since we've already done all the world intel previously, there's no need to do any of those again. We're just going to make our way to Junon, or under Junon to be precise, complete the story and move on to the next chapter. You're welcome to copy this build or use whatever you like. The reason I'm showing you is that in case I run into any enemies, this is the build I'm going to be using. But then again, this is the setup that I'll be using for the boss fight in this chapter against Rude and Elena. I'll be trying to avoid any enemies, but yeah, you know, stuff can happen. So just copy this setup. I'll show it again just before the boss fight as well. The resting spots now just recover your HP and not your MP. But if you want to recover them, then you can do that in the overworld by resting at any of the chocobo stops. Over there, it's going to recover your HP and MP. After you skip this cutscene, we're just going to make our way forward and try to avoid all monsters, just like over here. We're just going to make our way down here and then the ladder all the way down. We're going to head left and just make our way through the mine. It's a pretty straightforward chapter. There's not much to do here except pull a couple of mine carts here and there just to make our way through the mine. So as you can see, I'm avoiding all fights and just trying to get to the end as fast as I possibly can. You don't need to take any of these fights because in hard mode you can't really use items, and managing your MP throughout the chapter is one of the most important things, and that's why using MP absorb and HP absorb really make a difference and really make hard mode a lot easier. It's just that you need to make sure that you're utilizing your, managing your MP as best as you possibly can. We will need that MP when it comes to boss fights. We're gonna pull this cart, and the moment we see the main scenario change, we're just gonna make our way through. There we go. Also, this is not a speed run. I'm just trying to show you that, you know, you don't have to get into any unnecessary fights and just move the plot forward. That's it. You don't have to do anything or gather items or anything. You're all set. If you followed my guide before, got all the items, you're all set. No need to open chests, no need to do anything. Okay, I got into a fight. Alright, so this one was unavoidable, but no worries. We're gonna fight our way through and then just move forward with the plot. There we go. As you can see, I did use MP, but because of MP absorption, I got it all back. Now we're just going to push this cart so that we can climb up. And all you need to do is just keep pushing it until you see the marker appear on top of the cart. There it is. Now we're going to climb up and continue forward. Also, I've covered all the boss fights on hard mode on my channel. There are two videos. One in which I just go through the boss fights, and the other one is like a no damage run. I show the builds in those videos as well, and you can copy them and just recreate the same thing. If you're having issues with certain bosses, you can probably find those videos on my channel as well, or just let me know in the comments below and I can help you with that. Now in this area, if you just stick to the right, it's pretty easy. You can just climb up this ladder and you should be good. You should be able to avoid that fight down there. We're almost at the boss fight. There's going to be a resting spot, so in case you got into a fight or so and you want to recover your HP, just rest over here to do so.
Still got time to catch up.
If any of them are still alive.
As you can see, it's only your HP that's getting restored and not your MP. Continue forward and we're gonna get into a boss fight. Here's the build again, so just copy this if you'd like, because I'm going to show you a very simple strategy to defeat both of them super quickly.
So, tell me about Reno. He holding up okay?
He's been through worse. He's been instructed to take some time to himself. To relax. Recuperate.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds a lot like a nice, long, all-expenses-paid vacation.
Well, more or less.
As soon as the fight starts, Cloud is going to cause ADB boost, and I'm just going to enter into Punisher mode in case Root attacks, but okay, I missed, but no worries. Now, even though Elena is weak to lightning, I'm going to be using Arrow 3 because Arrow 3 has a property in which it brings all the enemies together, and that's what I'm going to do over here. With Aerith, I've casted an Arcane Ward, and then I'm going to do an ADB boost, and then do an Arrow 3 Magnify. Switch to Cloud to do some extra damage. Both of them are now together and Elena is staggered. I'm just going to build up both my ADBs with Cloud, attack some, and wait for them to do their move, which is, I don't know if it's phase 2 or not, but yeah, just going to wait for it as I attack and build up my ADB. There it is. You can now hold R2 to speed up the in-battle cutscenes. As they're charging their attack, with Cloud, get back into the ward and cast a Lightning 3 on Rude. This is gonna hit both of them and should get rid of Elena. Switch to Tifa, attack as much as you can, do a True Strike, or use the limit, another True Strike, and just get the job done. We're gonna switch over to Barret and Red. I'm not making any material changes right now because I don't need to get into any fights. We're just gonna make our way through the mine.
Alright, now how we getting out of here?
That might be an option.
Barret is one strong dude, just look at that. All that weight being carried over with one arm and just, you know, that's that's one strong dude right there. Honestly, I don't think he would be able to do that. I think if he were just to try any of this, he'd probably just fall on his butt. Don't go right, there's nothing over there, just keep going up. We're gonna shoot this solid piece of rock, which is gonna break it for some reason, and then just climb up some more. Keep going straight until you reach the minecart. Nothing to collect, no need to fight, just run straight. You can push the minecart a little forward or just go ahead and pull the lever. Push the cart until the end and then climb over. Stick to the right to avoid this dude, and just when you reach next to the boulder, make sure that the red indicator is gone and then hold square. If you press it or hold it when there's the red indicator, you're going to get into the fight.
Well now, look who it is.
Skip the cutscene and head over left. There's going to be 2 letters, we just need to shoot this one and not the other one on our right. Okay, so this is how I set up Barrett and Red. Just copy this, it's going to make your life a lot easier for the next upcoming boss fight. Because Mithril Golem can be a pain and we want to get rid of him as fast as we possibly can. I completed all of Chadley's challenges before hard mode and I got the Godder. I'm going to be using it throughout my hard mode run, but if you don't have it or don't want to use it, then you can refer to my videos for the hard mode run where I fight all the bosses without using it. I'll leave a link in the description below. Please do make sure to check it out. Just making a little switch here, giving the Genji gloves to Red and the Godder to Barrett. This next fight is unavoidable, so just defeat these enemies and then pull the lever. Pull or push this cart outside, and on the tracks there's going to be another boulder which we're gonna shoot, and it's gonna break into a million pieces. Never knew shooting rocks could do that. Pull the cart again, and we're going to do that until we reach the end of this track where we need to pull the lever again. Now just push the cart all the way to the end. Skip the cutscene and make your way back where we had the fight.
I don't think we can open it from here.
See a button or a
Aerith is going to open the gate for you, and right outside this is going to be our boss fight against the Mithril Golem.
Thanks, we owe you.
Yep, $2,000.
Wonder if Barrett ever gave her that $2,000. Rest if you need to, otherwise just make your way outside and on to the boss fight. We're gonna start with an overcharge, attack as we make our way back, and then bonus round. Keep attacking the head until it breaks. Block whenever you see the golem do an attack. Once the head breaks, switch to red and stagger. Thundaga from both red and Barret, and followed by an overcharge. Build up your ADBs again before phase 2 starts. Now we need to target specific body parts, so it's going to be a Thundaga from Barret on the spine and a Thundara from red on the right arm.
This ought to be fun.
This should cripple both body parts and pressure the golem. Going to charge with Barret and then overcharge. Once staggered, build up 2 ADBs with Barret and cast a Thundaga. Build an ADB with red and cast Stop. Keep attacking and build up those ADBs. Do another bonus round with Barret. Keep attacking and make sure Barret gets that ADB back. When the Mithril Golem gets back on his feet, do the Overfang synergy ability. Do a Thundaga by Barret, followed by a level 2 limit. Just to be safe, do another Thundaga with red as well. And that should end the fight. Run ahead until you meet up with Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. Keep going straight until you exit the mine and enter the Junon region. And that's the end of Chapter 3. Open the map and fast travel to Angler's Stowage. Keep going straight until you make your way to Under Junon.
Is Junon?
Everything above us. Below is Under Junon.
Little more than an impoverished fishing village.
Vegas, Shinra's always gotta have someone to stump on. It's their friggin' MO. Don't care what she said. There's gotta be black robes around here somewhere. So how are we gonna find them?
Skip the cutscene and head over to the inn. This is where we need to go. Talk to the innkeeper to trigger the next event.
Room for one.
Help! Somebody, please! Help! Anybody, please!
That sword. That was Priscilla.
Help! We gotta go! Now! There's a monster attacking the boat!
There's going to be another boss fight, so let's prepare ourselves. I'm going to be using Cloud, Tifa, and Barret, and here's the materia setup. Some of the slots are empty. You're free to add whatever you'd like, but I'm just showing you all the necessary materia that you need to defeat the boss. When you're ready, make your way down the stairs.
This way! Down here! Quickly! Please!
Do an ADB boost with Cloud followed by a Thundaga. Switch to Barret, ADB boost, and then Thundaga.
It's on you.
About damn time! Everyone's coming to.
Build an ADB with Tifa and then cast Stop. Keep attacking and try to build up your ADB with all of your characters. As Tifa, build up one more ADB and then do an Unfettered Fury. Triangle, dive kick, followed by a True Strike, triangle again, and another dive kick. We've done enough damage to trigger phase 2, and Barret and Cloud have their ADBs, and I'm just going to build up some more with Tifa. This was weird as it didn't trigger phase 2, but let's do some more damage and it should. Alright, there we go.
What now?
Keep your eyes on the water.
Try to avoid all of the water attacks and you should be good. I'm going to switch to Barret and do a bonus round so that I can do a synergy attack with Tifa. Switch to Cloud, build up 2 ADBs, and then do a Thundaga.
Now's our chance.
Use a limit with Tifa and end the fight. You can still defeat him without even using the limit here. Get back to the shore and check up on Yuffie.
I need to get it breathing again.
Maybe someone should go find a doctor? There's no time. Somebody! Help!
I need to get it breathing again.
Now make your way back to the inn.
Hey, you...
Nothing makes you forget a bad day.
Hey, thank you so much.
Don't know about you, but I'm dying to put my feet up.
It's nice to have the place booked up again for once. Gosh, when was the last time that happened?
You don't need to speak with anyone over here, just make your way upstairs and go and speak with Tifa.
One by one, and the tighter I held on, the more I lost.
I know. I felt the same. It was like they were sucking them straight out of my head.
And the worst part is that I don't even know what's missing.
only person from the village I remember is you.
Enter your room and rest up. Time to go out and check what all the commotion is about.
Honestly, how long do you intend to keep me waiting?
Skip the cutscene and head down to where Priscilla is.
Did you see the guy on the motorcycle?
You wouldn't believe how quiet these waters used to be. But ever since Shinra swept
It's time to make our way up to Junon. In hard mode, you don't have to play the dolphin minigame again. When the minigame starts, just skip it.
Come on, Cloud!
Pause the game and then just skip it. We're gonna send the ship down, get everyone on board, and then bring the ship back up.
Meet you at the top!
Go ahead and meet up with the rest of the party.
Ah, there you are.
Let's move.
From here on out, there's not going to be anything special. It's just going to be a couple of sequences that we need to go through and then continue with the story.
We cannot let Midgar win. Not on our own home turf.
I can't wait to fly the Highwind in part 3. It's just going to be amazing. I wonder how it's all going to look like. You know, flying the Highwind over the world with its entirety. Can't wait to explore hidden areas or uncharted islands. It's just going to be super fun.
We're sticking with it.
That's too bad. Would have been perfect.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Take the lift down and then skip the cutscene. Make your way to the objective as per the map, and over there there's going to be another lift which we need to take down, and that lift is quite long.
It's our sworn duty to keep the president safe.
Think they'll let me put a sticker on my helmet? So, Cloud, what can you tell us about Juno?
It's a key military outpost with its own offshore reactor. A critical line of defense against any seaborne assault. When needed, it can transform into an armed fortress. Its strategic location, along with its air and seaports, make it second only to Midgar as the company's most vital city.
Huh. Neat. Any good restaurants? Sights to see?
Maybe? I don't know.
Ah, right. You're not the touristy type.
Hey, just to be clear, you do realize we're not here on vacation, right?
Of course I do. Hey, look, what's that about?
Listen up. Midgar's 2nd Infantry will return home with the President's commendation. Let's show him how a real drill team does it. And make our city proud.
Troopers, you're all off duty until the parade begins. But use this time wisely. Practice your technique.
We're going to make our way through those doors and change into our Shinra uniforms because cover and parade.
The ceremony will be starting soon.
Been a while.
I'd say we look the part.
Maybe. But don't forget, you gotta act.
Hold it!
This is a practice session and you can just leave your controller and relax. You don't have to press a single button. Sadly, there's no option to skip it.
Concentrate. Is this a game to you? I'm not laughing, troopers. What was that? Pathetic.
Select no and continue on with the story. Now we need to go and recruit 5 units so that we can take part in the President's Parade. If you're looking to get Stealing the Show trophy, I have a video of it and I'll leave a link in the description below. For now, just do as I do and recruit yourself 5 units. To find the first unit, go left, climb the stairs, and then just head straight.
Out of all the military parades,
Daddy, make it move. I want to see it.
Damn, look at the size of what?
Do a 180 and head straight to find yourself the second unit.
Sir, welcome back, sir. Welcome. Ooh, perfect timing. Whenever you're ready, sir. Thanks a bunch.
Head right and through a door to find your third unit.
They've got
Climb up and exit the shop. Head left and then enter this building over here. That's unit number 4. Exit, head left, and then enter the bookstore. The 5th unit is up the stairs to your right.
Hey, I'm picking out.
Now that we have all 5 units, we can just go and take part in the parade.
Come here, boy. Whoa. Hey, look.
And just like in practice, we don't have to press a single button.
The parade is getting...
Left face. Formation change.
I'm not sure they know what they're doing. That's unfortunate.
Final sequence. Begin.
They're not in step. Maybe they're still warming up. Is something wrong? Do they seem a tad nervous? Oh, that's going to cost them. The captain needs to rally his troops.
That concludes the first part of today's performance by the 7th.
Left face. Formation change.
They did practice, right? They don't seem very coordinated. Is something wrong? Maybe they're still warming up. Do they seem a tad nervous? Oh, that's going to cost them.
Drill team, halt. Drill team, shift.
I'm not sure they know what they're doing. They're not in step.
Final sequence. Begin.
That's unfortunate. They did practice, right? The captain needs to rally his troops. They don't seem very coordinated.
And with that, the 7th Infantry concludes the second part of their performance. As ever, our judges have been busy tallying all the votes we've received. So let's take a look at the results.
Left face. First sequence. Begin.
They're not in step. Do they seem a tad nervous? I'm not sure they know what they're doing. They did practice, right? That's
Second sequence.
unfortunate.
Begin.
Oh, that's going to cost them. Is something wrong? Maybe they're still warming up. They did practice, right? Is something wrong?
And with that, we've reached the end of the 7th Infantry's performance.
Sorry about that.
For the final time, the judges are tallying the votes.
I got a score of 74,000 without a single input.
Seems like
Now we're going to take control of Yuffie, so head up towards the marker.
Shit, I don't see Little Miss Ninja anywhere. Do you?
No, she can't have gone far.
Play the little minigame and then we're going to switch over to Cloud.
focus.
So, we have ourselves a deal then.
Only if you can honor
your
it.
time.
No one comes for
You
us.
know you can
not
do this.
Hojo, not the Turks. No one.
You have my word.
Here goes. Gotcha.
With Cloud, there's going to be a couple of battles, so here's the build that I'll be using. Build up to ADBs and then do a magnified Faraga. If for some reason some enemies still survive, then just do the same. Continue on, and there's going to be a couple of battles, so just go through them.
Up ahead. Come on.
You don't think the enemy has infiltrated the 7th, do you?
Never doubt your brothers.
Yes, sir!
This won't take long. Let's finish this. All done.
Hands where I can see him.
No escape. Gotcha. You ready?
Perhaps it's time we return to Larboard Junon, sir?
Indulge me, Trooper.
Yes, sir!
Last fight before the boss fight, so just get rid of this death wheel and then we are on to Roche. So here's the build for the boss fight. Fighting Roche is pretty easy, you don't have to worry about much. The only thing to watch out for is his reflect, which he casts at the very start of the fight, and we need to dispel that before we start attacking with magic. Pull the lever and this is going to trigger the boss fight. Do an ADB boost and then just wait for Roche to cast Reflect. Once he does, cast Dispel and then stop. Attack, build up an ADB and then enter Prime mode. Hold on the square button to continue your offense and build up your ADB. Try to get 2 ADBs before he moves away and then cast the Faraga. Whenever you see Roche approach Cloud, press triangle to enter Prime mode and hold on R1 to counter automatically. We are in phase 2 now and Cloud has 1 ADB, so cast the Fyra. You know, whenever the fight continues.
I fear our audience finds this sport underwhelming, and we have a reputation to live up to. Let's give the people a proper spectacle!
Cast Fyra and then attack a little bit more to stagger him. Now you can just build up to ADBs, do a Faraga, or use your limit, whatever you like. Nice and simple. We're gonna make our way down to the ship and that's going to be end of chapter number 4. Depending on how well this video does, I might or might not do a commentary for chapter 5 and 6. Because for some reason YouTube is restricting my content. What I mean is that my channel isn't getting as much reach as it did before. And it takes a lot of effort to, to put all of this together, a lot of time, a lot of effort. And I don't want to put in that effort if it's not going to reach enough people. Let's see how well this video does. But then again, I'm here, I'm available to help. If you've got any issues with any boss, you can just contact me on Discord, leave me a comment, and I will always reply to you. I read every single comment and I always reply. I'm very passionate about gaming and helping people. So if you're stuck somewhere, just reach out to me and I'll do my best to help you out.
You think things are safer? I'm just relieved the president.
Can we please set this
Go ahead and speak with Aerith. Cross the bridge to your left and go and speak with the captain to end chapter 4. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click on the notification bell, share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.